honorable dignitaries, guests, and my industry colleagues. It is my honor to be speaking here today. As the Honorable Prime Minister said, in a world full of chaos, what is being talked about is India. The India story is being talked about. We are well on track to cross the $5 trillion mark. This is exemplary and a reflection of how much progress we made over the past few decades. I will start with a personal story. In 1986, when I was a 6-year-old, my birthday gift was a 30-minute flight from Delhi to Dehradun on a Dornier aircraft. My second flight was only in 2003 to college, Delhi to Nagpur, 17 years after my first flight. The Indian middle class is now taking their second flight within days of their first flight. This has been possible due to the strong and business-friendly economic policies of the government. Just to put things in perspective, India has approximately 800 aircrafts. Another about 1,500 aircrafts are on order and expected to be delivered over the next decade. Two of the world's largest aircraft orders, I repeat, two of the world's largest aircraft orders have come from Indian carriers. I believe this is just the tip of the iceberg, and India will continue this exponential growth in coming years. Consider these numbers. India has a middle-class population of about 400 million. US has a total population of 300 million. United States has about 7,800 plus aircraft. India has 800 aircraft only. India has 0.20 seats per capita. We are fast catching up to mature markets such as China, which is 0.7 seats per capita, and US, which is 4 seats per capita. Less than 5% of Indians have ever been on an aircraft, and about 85% of domestic traffic is within metros, which means that there is huge runway for growth. There is a strong infrastructure push. As our Honorable Prime Minister mentioned, the number of airports doubled in the last decade, and we will touch about 220 by end of this decade. I speak for the industry when I say we are committed to our Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Udan, Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. We are ready for the challenge of connecting every Indian city, town with convenient, safe, and sustainable flight solutions. Indian airlines have already begun this journey. They have already run test flights with sustainable aviation fuel. As an engine maker, we at GE Aerospace have built new engines which are 10 to 15% more fuel efficient, less emitting than their predecessors. We are currently working on an engine design that will be about 20% more efficient than the current generation. GE Aerospace is a proud partner to Indian aviation industry for more than 40 years. We continue to be invested in India, focused in India. We have a Pune multimodal factory since 2015 that makes engine parts, components that are used by engines all over the globe. This year, we announced a $30 million investment into this facility to expand our production. This facility has trained over 5,000 polytechnic graduates in precision aerospace manufacturing skills. Later today, we will announce a $2.3 million global investment in skills, and a part of that will benefit polytechnics in India. Our engineers in Bangalore are researching on the next generation technology, and we are laying the building blocks of a robust supply chain ecosystem. In defense sector, we continue to work with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. They assemble our 11M 2500 marine propulsion engines that powers Indian Navy carriers. They will soon manufacture the F414 military engine right here in India. The aerospace industry is an important driver of Indian economic growth, and flag bearer of our local manufacturing ambitions. We are making good strides in indigenous production of aircraft parts, commercial and defense, space exploration and cutting-edge defense technologies. The sector is creating high-skilled jobs and attracting high-value investments. At this moment, when I speak to you, over 900,000 people across the globe are flying with GE Aerospace technology under wing. This is a big responsibility, and we take that seriously. We at GE Aerospace are committed to our purpose, which is we invent the future of flight, lift people up, and bring them home safely. In closing, I will say, I cannot be more excited what India has to offer to the aviation sector and what this sector can do for India's economic growth. Thank you and Jai Hind.